Welcome you all to the digital class of mathematics. Today in our fourth session of chapter 6, squares and square roots, we will be discussing questions of exercise 6.3. Now let's see question number 5. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be multiplied so as to get a perfect square number, and also find the square root of the number so obtained. So now what they are asking to do, you have to find out the smallest number by which the given number must be multiplied to make it a perfect square. We know that 252 is not a perfect square. So we have to make it a perfect square number by multiplying it with a smaller number. And then we have to find out its square root. So for it, first we have to do the prime factorization of 252. So it will go on the table of 2 first. 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4, 2 six are 12. Again on 2, 2 6 are 12, 2 3s are 6. Now on 3, 3 2s are 6, 3 1s are 3. Again on 3, 3 7s are 21, 7 1. So therefore, the prime factorization of 252 is equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. Now for making a perfect square, we have to make the pairs. And we can see here only there is only one 7. We want one more 7 to make it 252 a perfect square. So we will be writing 252 must be multiplied. So 252 must be multiplied by 7 to make it a perfect square number. So the first thing is you have to find out the smallest whole number. The smallest whole number required is 7. Now you have to also find out the square root of the number. So first we have to find out the square number. So the square number will be 252 multiplied by 7. Then only it will become a square number. Now multiply 7 to 14, 7 5 35 plus 1 36. 7 to 14, 14 and 3 is 17. So the square number is now 1764 and you have to find out its root 1764 square root. So children, now you don't have to do its prime factorization again. You can simply see if it was 252, so it was 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. You are only multiplying it with 7 here. That means 1764 square root is 2 into 3 into 7. That means 2 3s is 6. 6 into 7 is 42. Now let's see the third part, which is again you have to make 1008 a perfect square. For this you have to multiply it with the smallest whole number. Now 1008, it will go on to 2504. Again on to 25 2. Again on to 212426. Again on to 63. Again on, now on 3, 21, again on 3, 7, and then 7 ones is 7. So now we will write down here the prime factorization of 1008, which is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 7. Now let's make the pair as we have to make it a perfect square. So again we are left with 7. This implies we have to multiply 1008 should be multiplied with 7 so as to make it a perfect square. Now we have finded out the number and now we need to find out the square number. So it will be 1 with 008 multiplied with 7. So 8 sevens are 5607. So the number is 70506 and now we need to find out its square root. So its square root will be 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. 2 into 2 into 3 into 7. Remember students, you don't have to find out again the square root. So 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12 and 12 7s are 84. Is it clear? Now let's see question number 6. For each of the following numbers, find the smallest whole number by which it should be divided so as to get a perfect square. This is the case by which you have to divide the number given so as to make it a perfect square. And again you have to find out the square root. So first we will do the prime factorization of 2925. It will not go on 2 because it is not an even number. It will go on 3 because the sum is 2, 9, 11, 11 and 2, 13 and 13 and 5 is 18. So it will go on 3. 3 9s are 27, 3 7s are 21, 3 5s are 50. It will again go on 3. 3 3s are 9, 3 2s are 6, 3 5s are 15. Now it will not go on 3, so it will go on 5. 5 6 are 30, 5 5s are 25. Again on 5, 5 1s are 5, 5 3s are 13 and at the end it will go on 13. So we will be writing the prime factorization now of 2925, which is 3 into 3 into 5 into 5 into 13. So it will be, see here, now let's make the pair 3 into 3, 5 into 5 and 13. So we will be writing, now only 13 is left here. Now it is the case of division, right? So we will be writing 2925 must be divided by 13 so as to make it a perfect square, right? So now we have to divide 2925 with 13 and we will be getting what? We can see if we are removing 13 here, what is left? 3 3s are 9, 9 into 25 and 9 into 25 is what? 225, right? Now you have to find out the square root of 225, which will be 3 into 5, 15. Simple hai? Now let's see the third part. Again it is a case of division. So first let's do the prime factorization. It will go on 2, 2 1s are 2 9s are 2 8s are 16. Again on 2, 2 9 2 9. Now on 3, 3 33. Again on 3, 11 11 1. Therefore 396 is equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 11. Now let's make the pair and we are now which number is left? 11 is left. So we will be writing 396 must be multiplied by 11 so as to make it a perfect square, right? So now we will be dividing 396 with 11. You can divide and we will get the answer as 36. And we also have to find out the square root. So the square root of 36 is 2 into 3, which is 6. Now let's see question number 7. It's a statement sums. The students of class 8th of a school donated rupees 2,401 in all for a Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. That means all the students of class 8, they donated rupees 2,401. Now let's read the next statement. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. What does it mean? I repeat, each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. This means that हर एक बच्चे ने उतने पैसे डोनेट किए जितने क्लास में बच्चे हैं. For example, if the class strength is 35, that means every student have donated rupees 35. If the class strength is 40, that means each student has donated rupees 40. So we have to find out the number of students in the class. So we can take it to be x. So let the number of students in the class be x. Therefore, money donated by each of the student is equals to rupees x, and total money donated is total money donated by class 8 students is rupees 2401. So according to quotient, what will be the equation? Number of students multiplying by money donated by each one of them is equals to 2401, right? Now x into x will become x square. Please do not write 2x. X into x is x square. So x square is equals to 2401. Now students, जब x स्क्वायर आपका लेफ्ट हैंड साइड से राइट हैंड साइड जाएगा तो वो स्क्वायर की जगह बन जाता है स्क्वायर रूट. जैसे मल्टीप्लाई का डिवाइड प्लस का माइनस स्क्वायर का हो जाता है स्क्वायर रूट. So x is equals to under the root of 2401. Now we have to find out the root of 2401. So we can do its prime factorization. But it is your choice whether you want to write down in fair or in the rough column. So I am doing it in fair. 2401. It is an odd number. It will not go on the table of 2. Now 2, 4, 6, 6 plus 1, 7, not on the table of 3, not on the table of 5. Yes, it will go on the table of 7. Now 7 3s are 21, we are left with 3, 30. 7 4s are 28, we are left with 2, 21. 7 3s are 21. Again it will go on 7. 7 4s are 28, 7 9s are 63. Again on 7, 7 7s are 49 and 7 1s are 7. This implies x is equals to, let's make the pair. So 7 into 7, which means 49. So you need to write down the statement at the end that hence there are 49 students in the class. That means हर एक बच्चे ने कितने पैसे डोनेट किए? 49 rupees. Now let's see the last question number 9, in which you have to find out the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 4, 9 and 10. That means you have to find out the smallest square number जो इन तीनों नंबर से क्या हो जाए? डिवाइड. अगर इसमें से आप स्क्वायर वर्ड हटा दो तो ये क्या बन गया? Find the smallest number that is divisible by each of the numbers 4, 9 and 10. That means you need to find out what? The LCM of 4, 9 and 10. So let's find out the LCM of 4, 9 and 10 and then make that number to be a perfect square. So you will get then the smallest square number. So let's first find out the LCM of 4, 9 and 10 to get the smallest number that is divisible by them. So 4, 9, 10. It will first go on 2. 2 2s are 4, 9, 5, again on 2, 1, 9, 5, then on 3, 1, 3, 5, again on 3, 1, 1, 5, last on 5. So the LCM of 4, 9 and 10 is equals to 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. So what is the number? 2 2s are 4, 4 3s are 12, 12 3s are 36 and 36 into 5 is 180. Right? So 180 is the number. Now we want the smallest square number. We know that 180 is not a the perfect square number, so we have to make, and in that case we will be multiplying, right? So if I see, this is the only prime factorization also. 180 can be expressed as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 5. Now to make it a perfect square, we will first make the pairs. Which number is left? 5. Therefore, 180 must be multiplied by 5 so as to make it a perfect square. So now we will be multiplying 180 with 5. What we are getting? 900, and 900 is a perfect square number of 30, but we don't have to find out the square root. We only have to find out the smallest square number. So we will be writing the statement at the end. Hence 900 is the smallest square number that is divisible by each of the numbers 4, 9 and 10. Is it clear? Now class, in your homework, students, you all need to do questions discussed in the session along with the questions mentioned below. Thank you.